Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I am for personal responsibility or personal accountability, both. So I am, my actions will yield consequences, and I should be the one that should live with the consequences of my personal actions and nobody else, as long as they come like a boomerang and hit me. I think that as an adult, we should have and be allowed by the gods or whomever to make choices, as long as we do not harm anybody else in the process. And I'm talking about food ingestion. So I should be allowed to pick whatever food I want to eat. But then the consequences that will come after I eat the certain kind of food should be mine, not thrown on the society. That means I can't expect to get something and then expect, look, now I have this medical condition, you guys are guilty because I knew, or I should have known, that that food might cause this kind of reaction. Now we know that fats, right, sugar, these things are sugar, gets into, right, actually in glucose and then stores as fat and so on. Calories without physical activity will and age and type of body will make us gain weight. Certain kind of food more than other kind of food, and we know that studies, is not me saying just because, that McDonald's fast food gets you, really, it's a garbage food. It's a processed food, is not good. It will get you fat. It will get problems, medical problems. Now the thing is, as I said, anyone can eat shit if they want. Whatever they want to eat from the garbage, I don't care. The problem is when you have the medical conditions and all that, don't blame it on the food that you decide as an adult to eat, knowing that McDonald's food is okay. You can eat that, but you have to work a lot, work out. So we have here an article that is very inform us how fantastic this is, McDonald's right now. This article comes from Associated Press from August 11, 2022. And this is the title: Big Mac is coming back. McDonald's to reopen in Ukraine. And we have a bunch of weasels here, cutting a red little thing where they're all happy and smiling that McDonald's is back, because Ukraine could not live without McDonald's, or Romania. Now let me tell you a personal story about McDonald. When I was in Romania, I didn't know what is McDonald's. I didn't know what the fast food is. I didn't know anything about it. My first McDonald's, when I came here and I ate a Big Mac, I couldn't eat it. Now I can eat like 10. I don't know how, but I could. Remember, I could. I would be able to, but I'm not. The thing is, it tasted good, weird looking and all that, but it was okay, it was good, it was all right. It tasted good. Nyum, nyum, nyum. Was it good for my body? No, we know that. I don't eat it. I'm an adult. But I'm saying, Romania did not know anything about McDonald's. Oh, and some people, I'm going to go to... Some McDonald's were open in Romania when I used to live there still. And I had some people who were just airheads and thinking that everything that came from the United States and the Western countries was better than whatever we had over there. So I said, oh, McDonald's, I want to McDonald's. All right, go to McDonald's. I haven't eaten at McDonald's before I left. And I left as an adult from Romania, okay? Not as a teenager. So I could have, but I didn't. I said, what the hell? What is that? And McDonald's, it's okay, it's good. You eat fast and you go and do whatever you want. It's a lazy way of doing stuff, basically. But you cause yourself more harm doing that than the time that you would take to cook food. Now you say, well, you take the same thing from the store and you cook. Now you can pick whatever you eat. Don't tell me about salads and you put a lot of ranch and other dressings that are like 3,000 calories. And I eat a salad and put the how do you call it, seasonings and all the ranch and, as I said, sauces. They're like, that's not eating a salad, just so you know. So I'm saying the world can live without McDonald's. And I don't think McDonald's is a good influence as talking about the health. These guys are so happy. McDonald's is back in Ukraine. You know who's eating McDonald's in those countries? Only the guys, the guys from big cities, from the metropolis. Those are eating, and only certain people can eat that because it's expensive over there. McDonald's is expensive compared with eating from, buying from the store and making some stew or soup or something or whatever you make. So here is they're so happy. Let's see how happy they are. McDonald's will start reopening some of its restaurants in Ukraine in the coming months, a symbol of the war-torn country's return to some sense of normalcy. There's no normalcy. McDonald's is not normalcy. McDonald's, it's not healthy. I know about Big Mac, the meat and whatever it's in there and all that, okay? I'm not talking about the bread, the buns with the bread made with modified grains and all that, genetically modified grain that we don't even know what is that, and then we don't know what the beef that supposedly that meat is made out of tastes good. Tastes good, but what's in it? Who the hell knows? They don't know. I think they don't have a list. They don't give you the list. The burger giant closed its Ukraine restaurants after Russia's invasion near 6 months ago, but has continued to pay more than 10,000 McDonald's employees in the country. That's nice. They don't want to lose it. So McDonald's said Thursday that it will begin gradually reopening some restaurants in the capital Kiev and western Ukraine, where other companies are doing business away from fighting. The Western businesses like Nike, KFC, and other things are open in Kiev. McDonald's has 109 restaurants in Ukraine. Okay, the Ukrainian economy has been severely damaged by the war, and restarting business even in a limited capacity would help. The International Monetary Fund expects the Ukrainian economy to shrink by 35% this year. It's okay, McDonald's will help. McDonald's. So McDonald's has shuttered hundreds of Russian locations in March, costing the company about $55 million per month. Selling its Russian restaurants was the first time the company has de-arched or exited a major market. It's okay, they will get back because they need it. And then who's gonna be profiting out of that? The medical industry, the same pharma. And we have an epidemic of obesity somehow. Man, when we're going to be like, 70 or 80, if we get to that age. I'm expecting about 68, 69 maximum. If these guys allow us to survive by then. When we get it, we're going to talk to our grandchildren. Oh, when I was about, 30 or something, when it was an epidemic of obesity, man, it hit us everywhere it was. Man, it just struck the society. You know exactly who's guilty. Who's guilty? You. For buying it. That's all. They can advertise it, they can show it, they can do it. You know what it is. It's your decision. You don't have self-control, then the consequences are yours, or should be yours. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Ukraine, good job. Now you have food. Whatever is that. Look for the truth and be just, guys.